Tournament Championship and the National Junior College Championship. And whereas Coach Richardson's Razorbacks made it to the Final Four 3 times, won 5 Southwest Conference or Southeastern Conference championships, and 4 Southwest or Southeastern Conference Tournament championships, and whereas Coach Richardson was named Naismith College Coach of the Year 1994 and Southwest or Southeastern Coach of the Year 4 times. And whereas Coach Richardson has been inducted into the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame in 1998, the National Collegiate Basketball Hall of Fame in 2008, and the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2014. And whereas Coach Richardson has continued to this day to be a valued community leader, advisor to our youth, and benefactor to charities, and Nolan Richardson helped to establish and continues to support the Yvonne Richardson Community Center. Yes! And was recognized by Sacred Heart as Person of the Year in 2017. And whereas the University of Arkansas Black Alumni Society has requested that the Fayetteville City Council rename Leroy Pond Drive that passes in front of Bud Walton Arena for Coach Nolan Richardson. Now therefore, I, Lionel Jordan, Mayor of the great city of Fayetteville, Arkansas, do hereby proclaim April 16, 2021 as Nolan Richardson Day in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And I hereby acknowledge and thank Coach Richardson for his outstanding accomplishments as the University of Arkansas head basketball coach, as well as his community service and leadership. This is for us. This is for you all. Thank you.
I wonder if I could have that much energy as a mayor. First of all, thank you for everyone showing up. I texted Coach Richardson earlier today. I didn't think he believed that I would be present. But I'm going to share a story with you, and hopefully at the end we can tie it together. As the story goes, there was a 12-year-old kid one summer playing around, hanging out in Snyder, Texas. And just doing a normal little church gathering, wandered into a gym. And while he's in this gym, he notices a ball on the other end of the court. He walks down to the gentleman sitting on the side of the court, and he asks the gentleman, could I play with the ball? The gentleman looks at the little snotty nose kid, they tell him to go on down the business and, stay away from the big boy. The young man comes back the next day. Asks the coaches the same thing, sees the ball on the side, coach says, go over there, play, just stay away from the big boy. Third day, he gets to participate in the practice a little bit. There were a couple guys short, coach lets him go over there and rebound and shoot around, just to keep the kid quiet and keep him out of the way. About 8 years later, this individual gets a chance to see that man again. That little snotty-nosed kid is now 19 years of age. That little coach has already won a National Junior College National Championship. He had won an NIT championship. He is now being introduced right here at the University of Arkansas. That little 12-year-old kid was me. Coach Richardson, you have touched my life in so many ways. The conversations that you held with me across the street were invaluable. I appreciate it. I think everyone in here today will give a testimony of what you have meant to them. You have changed my life. This could not have happened to a better man, to a better coach. You have moved mountains, and now we have a street. Thank you.
next event, for the short people, give them a stool. Now, 88, had a guy show up at my doorstep, some burnt orange pants, a red polka dot shirt, an afro that was coming forward, come to my door, tell me he wanted me to play for the University of Arkansas. So, be quiet, Todd, I ain't gonna talk long. Said he wanted me to come here. Took my visit after OU, lost to Kansas, so I went to OU first, came here. I'm in the car with Coach Richardson, said, I got a question. OU just called me, said, you signed with them. I said, no, Coach, I ain't signed with nobody. So I signed here, first day, team meeting. First thing he said is, welcome to hell, and walked out. So of course it's freshmen, me, Todd, Lee, all the other freshmen, we looked around like, man, this man crazy. Then we have a story of, you ever see me fighting a bear, you better help the bear. So we knew he was crazy. So, it's an honor to be here and say a few couple words, but me and Coach, he's like a father to me. I call him on his birthday, I call him on Father's Day. It's just that, we have a special bond. And Todd and Lee and them always say I was his favorite, but we knew Lee was, so. It's just like I talked to Coach Musselman through the season, and I told him, to buy in the system, you gotta believe in the system. So when we got here in Arkansas, as a freshman class, we believed in Coach Richardson's system in 40 minutes of hell, because believe it or not, we were all crazy. And how he made it for 4 years with us, well, that's a true blessing. But he made it, and for him believing in us, helped Corey and them come here, and 2 years later win the championship. So he's a great guy. Love you, Coach. I'm proud of you, and thanks for having me.
Good afternoon. My name is Heather McDonald Hastings, and I'm speaking on behalf of my father, Coach John McDonald. We wanted Dad to sit here comfortably for his back and his voice to keep that rested. So my mom's here, Ellen McDonald, and my very supportive husband, Jeffrey. Thank you for having us here today. It's also quite special because we have Nolan, Dad, and Coach DeBryan here. Those are truly some of the most memorable Razorback days in the 90s, 80s, the Three Musketeers, if you will. And now Musselman, you're awesome. Nolan, we first want to say that it's so good to see you, and it's so well deserved to have a street named in your honor today. Congratulations on all your accomplishments, your coaching career, 94 NCAA championship, all those trips to the Final Four, and all the student athletes' lives you've impacted all these years. You and your teams truly have made the Arkansas Razorbacks basketball team a sheer pleasure to watch. Rolling with Nolan will for sure go down forever as one of the greatest phrases ever. On a side note, I know Nolan started out in El Paso, Texas. I personally lived in Austin, Texas for 17 total years, and I had quite a few friends from El Paso. And they always got so excited when I talked about Arkansas because they knew Nolan Richardson's career, and even the Nolan Richardson Middle School named after you down there in El Paso. So they all love you down there, and you've definitely made a difference in so many different places. At Arkansas, Coach McDonald, first and foremost, saw you as such a great friend. He mentioned many times the great conversations you would have about life, sports, and even cattle. Our McDonald family has truly considered you, Nolan, like family all these years. Throughout their careers, Dad and Nolan, they supported each other. Nolan was so kind to make a trip down to Little Rock in 2013 to speak and be there for Dad for the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame tribute dinner. That's true friendship, if you ask me. Dad also loved having his office next to you, Nolan, in Bud Walton Arena over all those years. You kept your friendship close, and you saw each other daily in and out of the office. Nolan, one day when I was a kid, I remember asking Dad to walk me to your office and tell you about a little fundraiser I was doing in 7th grade. I was nervous, but you were so kind to donate, and after all those years, I just want to say thank you for your support. It meant so much to me, and of course, I thought you were super cool. So as we honor Nolan today, Coach McDonald is truly thankful to call you one of his great lifetime friends, and he is so proud of all your accomplishments. There is no doubt you are one of the best basketball coaches of all time. Our entire family is so proud of you and honored to be here with you today to unveil the Nolan Richardson Road. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Nolan.
Good afternoon. First, I need to say that I don't think he called his name out, but that first guy up here that Nolan met as a junior high school kid, that's Greg Thomas, the first African-American quarterback for the Razorbacks. So I don't think he's a little bashful, a little shy. I don't think he called his name out. Of course, that second guy he didn't mention his name. We all know who he was. That was Oscar Miller. Oh my God, I'm sorry, all of them. My bad. I've been talking to these basketball guys for the past 3 weeks, and these names just kind of blended in. So big old my apology. Someone asked me, Randy, what do you think about this Nolan Richardson stuff? My response was, it's not what I think, but what we see. We saw the words equality proudly on display throughout the university and within this community. We can see the statue of the great Hall of Fame and national champion, Frank Broyles, located at Frank Broyles Field. We can also see, and who's with us today, the iconic legendary coach John McDonald, his statue, located right behind us at John McDonald's Field. There's a host of great facilities named after some iconic figures here at the university. Even the great and legendary baseball coach, Norm DeBryan, has a lifestyle portrait of him at the Baum Stadium, located on Norm DeBryan Avenue. But what we don't see is another Hall of Fame national championship coach who so happened to look like me on public display. But today, we're going to proudly see on display the recognition of a national championship coach right behind us, as we call it, Coach, on our championship block behind us. Thanks to the extraordinary group of women and men from the Black Alumni Society, the city of Fayetteville, it is a unique honor and a privilege to be a part of the national championship program under Legacy, to be able to welcome the legacy of some great men and women and Coach Nolan Richardson to our national championship block. So on behalf of us national champions, I see Seneca Lassiter is there as well. We say congratulations, Nolan, and to the outstanding legacy which you guys left. Thank you guys, and God bless you.
Wife safe and as healthy as he possibly could. So I got to go to his house and talk with him a little bit, and he wanted me to share this message with you all. So I'm going to play it.
It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. The Richardson family, especially my friends, my players, anyone had any kind of contact has become family to us. It's got to be something big that's happened up in Northwest Arkansas, and especially right on the campus of the University of Arkansas. You know, I can't say enough about the Black Alums organization for doing or working working to get this to happen. There's not many, you know, I've been very blessed and being blessed to have such a place to have come to live and to see the changes being made. I think that helps. I think that helps everyone. But the Richardson family would be so proud of the fact that I'm still alive and being able to see some of the things, especially that happens to me personally, that my grandkids and my great-grandkids can be so proud of. I think that's important to me for that fact.
So while he couldn't be here, he is watching. I don't think he's going to turn his camera on so you all can see him, but he definitely is watching with his grandson Garrett in the comfort of their home. And Coach, I just want you to know we appreciate you so very much, and we're so happy that we could be here to celebrate this moment for you and with you. And next we'll have the president of the Black Alumni Society, Ms. Richie Manley Bowden, give remarks.
To Chancellor Steinmetz, Dr. Murphy Irby, Mayor Jordan, Councilman Jones, to Coach Richardson virtually, and all here who love Coach Nolan Richardson. Greetings on behalf of the Black Alumni Society. We are honored and proud to be a part of this momentous occasion and honoring Coach Richardson during our Black Alumni Society Week. It is an exciting highlight of our 2021 BAS reunion. We are fortunate to be a part of this historical event. Ditto to all the accolades bestowed upon Coach Richardson. They are certainly well deserved. Thank you, Mayor Jordan, Councilman Jones, the Fayetteville City Attorney, and the members of the Fayetteville City Council for unanimously voting to continue to honor the memory of Colonel Leroy Pond with the renaming of a more befitting street, while also acknowledging and honoring our coach, Nolan Richardson. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge BAS Board of Directors Oliver Sims, Randy Coleman, and Dr. Sinitra Hughes. I can honestly say without them, we would not be here this afternoon. They made it happen. For those of you in attendance, I have been asked to direct you to the street blockade for the unveiling. I'm not sure where that is, so look around and head that way.
Thank you, Reggie.
Thank you.